And now we got that out of the way. We are set to go with the 91-pound match. Craig Conant out of Section 3. 91-pound, only a freshman. And he will be facing Anthony Alberti out of Section 1, Henry Hudson High School. Montrose is the hometown. And John, the freshman versus the junior. Conant is the freshman, Alberti the junior. Obviously at this weight class you'd expect to see a freshman, maybe not a junior at 91 pounds.
Right. This afternoon, though, when I was watching both wrestlers, I didn't expect to see the power moves that I saw. I thought I'd see a lot of quick, very slick moves. That freshman is going to be quite a match for the junior today.
Well, Conant out of Section 3, a little bit of a surprise perhaps. They didn't expect Section 3 to do as well as they have done thus far in the competition, but Conant, as we said, only a freshman. His record is 30-1. He's got 26 pins. Semifinals, actually, it was a quarterfinal, I should say. He had to go overtime, 15-2 in the overtime period to beat his opponent. So he really had a tough go early, but he is here in the finals.
Yeah, this should be a very good match. Both men, like I said, Dale, are upper body technicians, and they're going to be coming out here out of the gates fast and furious.
Well, one of the things we'll notice in the state championships as we go along, we'll look at Alberti for a second. He's out of Henry Hudson High School. He's got a 36-0 record, 30 pins, so both gentlemen had a lot of pins on the way up. He's only a junior, both underclassmen, as the referees get set to go. First referees will be Steve Adalberth, and Bill Stark is the assistant. They will have a man who watches to make sure that the call is correct and that they will confer. Right now we're set to go. Conant from Section 3. Well, they both have blue on, but the red knee guards belong to Conant, and with the 3 you'll be able to see him on the chest. But right now they're right out of the gate and going at each other, John.
Right, again today both men shot a lot of single legs. Oh, nice duck under.
Alberti scores the first points, 2 for him on a takedown. Well, Alberti on top early. We'll keep you informed of the time. We don't have a shot clock, but we will keep you informed. Right now it's 2-0, Alberti on top. Conant working from the bottom, only a freshman, and a lanky 91 pounds as they head out of bounds in front of us. Section 1, I'm just going to say Section 1 also has been quite a surprise as we get a little time out here, perhaps a bloody mouth. Section 1, not normally a strong section in terms of placing people in the finals, has a number of people there. I'll check. They have 5 right now actually in the finals. But one thing that's interesting is the fact that they've already done the computation, and it appears that they're going to have a lot of trouble catching Section 11 because what you won't see tonight are the wrestle backs, John, where people wrestle back for 5th, 6th, 3rd, and 4th, and so on. And apparently Section 11 very, very strong, a lot of depth. So Section 1 probably will not be able to catch Section 11 for the team championship.
Yeah, they have 5 wrestlers, and I'll tell you, they brought some very tough wrestlers to the meet.
As usual, we have a filled house here at the Syracuse Onondaga County War Memorial. Conant down by a score of 2-0. Moving on the bottom.
Trying to switch. He didn't get the 2 points, but I think he's got his 1 for neutral.
Just got the 1 right there, John, absolutely. 1 for an escape, so it's 2-1 now in favor of Alberti. Both wrestlers working very, very hard, but one of the things that, John, you and I have talked about. Oh, nice.
Does that dump again.
And Alberti's got Conant in trouble. He's getting some back points right there. You can see how much trouble he's in.
His only chance right now is to use the out of bounds.
He's got the 3, and he's trying desperately to get those supporting points out of bounds.
And
looks like he got it.
Alberti's trying to bring him back in.
And there's going to stop right now as they look at the injury. He has a little bit of blood. Comes from the nose of Craig Conant out of Tully High School. Tully, New York, Section 3. Section 3 being basically Central New York area. 7-1 now. The score has skyrocketed as Alberti got those 3 points and had Conant in trouble before he got out of bounds.
Yeah, Section 3 hasn't had a state champ in 2 years since Corthus from Central Squared heavyweight was champion and this is one of only 2 Section 3 wrestlers in the finals. Conant's going to have to make up some ground here to get a New York State Championship for Section 3.
Conant on the bottom.
Again, he sits out, turns in. He may have his one. He better hurry.
No, he's not going to. I don't think. Alberti went right to the...
setting him up for a cradle.
Yeah, and then he looks like the cradle, but now he's just going to be satisfied to ride him.
See, there's a move you don't see too much in college wrestling, Dale, is that switch from the bottom position. Seems that the freshman uses it. That's his #1 move off the bottom.
And as you, obviously, a freshman not having that much experience, though we've had people, and we'll talk about it later, who have won the state championship in the 8th grade. So I think that more and more the wrestlers are getting into it earlier. Right now, Alberti is up by 6 points. Second period beginning now. Alberti on top, not only score-wise, but in position. He's got a 6-point lead. Conant in the gold, and the red knee guards.
Very patient, but he's going to have to make up some time. Oh, nice. He sat out, turned in, stepped over for 2-point reversal.
7-3 now. Nice move by Conant, but he's going to lose 1 now to Alberti right away on an escape. Should be 8-3. And that's exactly what it is. Now as we'll adjust our score as they go out of bounds.
And Conant can't stop the blood from flowing from his nose.
They're going to work on him in the corner. He also plays soccer and lacrosse at Tully High School. And making it this far as a freshman is, well, John, remember you were a freshman, you probably weren't thinking about being in the States. Very, very difficult thing to do.
As a freshman in high school at North Syracuse, a local product at Section 3, all I wanted to do was make the team.
Yeah, right.
Now anything can happen. Like you said, we have a wrestler that wrestled and won the state championships as a 8th grader. And we'll see him a little bit later tonight.
Almost amazing. Right back now, 1:30 left in the second period. 8-3 the score. Conant from Section 3 down by 5. Alberti from Section 1 out of Henry Hudson High School. And Montrose, they go out of bounds in front of us. He's a junior. And as we said, out of his 36 matches, Alberti had 30 pins. However, I'm willing to bet we will not see a lot of pins tonight in these finals. You and I have talked about it before, that nobody wants to make a big mistake, John.
That's right, Dale. This match for some people is the last match they'll wrestle in high school. It's not the case with these 2 wrestlers, but it is the last match for the year.
Nobody wants to make that big mistake. So right now, you see the score in the background there momentarily, but it is 8-3. 50 seconds left in the second period. Alberti of Section 1 up by 5. And Conant really not able to do much to him. He did get that reversal, but gave up an escape right after he got it. Not able to really control Alberti.
Dale, I'm really impressed with the shape these guys are in. I mean, even the muscle definition for 91-pounders.
I'm amazed at the height, too.
They're getting bigger and stronger every year.
91 pounds, that's tough. There's Conant with the cotton in his nose. He's been having problems with that, a normal problem for wrestlers. And we're down to 15 seconds left in this period, and Conant down by 5.
Alberti's grabbing a leg now.
Is just
Conant working
off.
a front headlock.
Got the front headlock, but not able to do much with it.
Oh, he stepped into that barrel roll position, just what Alberti wanted him to do.
Absolutely, and he's going to pick up
with
points.
Time running out in the second period.
Yeah, see how many he gets. He gets 2. So he will pick up 2. As you said, he stepped right into that, John.
No, timing was not the right thing to do for him to step in. He should have went to the out of bounds.
He had the front headlock and then just probably could have not stalled out, but just taken his time. As it was, he gave Alberti a chance to pick up 2 more points.
Right, that was all with 10 seconds left.
Yeah, it's now 12-3. Alberti up by 9. Alberti on the bottom. There's the underhook, and Alberti appears to be the stronger of the 2 wrestlers.
Sure does. I think Conant's only chance, from what I saw today in the semifinals, is to work a half Nelson from the knees and run it over for back points and hopefully get a bunch of them or a pin.
Well, there's a lot of time left, 146, but he's got a lot of work to do. He certainly is going to have trouble scoring that amount of points, but he's got to get to it, as you said. And Conant locks the waist and
He's in
brings the
trouble
leg, but he
now.
loses right there. He lost 2 more points to Alberti. Remind you, this is 91 pounds, a weight not normally wrestled during the year at most high schools.
That's right, Dale. It's not a mandatory weight class. If both teams do have a 91-pounder, then they'll wrestle and it will count for the team score. He sits in a little bit too slow.
Yeah, and he really is.
I think he's in a world of trouble right now.
His back is down, and
he's got Alberti's got 1:10 in which to pin his opponent.
yeah, that's an awful long time when you're on your back, and he really gives Conant a lot of credit. He's trying to get out of it, but
He's got a world-class bridge, though.
yes, he does. He really
Bridging on his
bridged up
back,
out of it.
and he may come out of it. No,
Well, right there, Alberti had his arm underneath, had to change his position. Now he's lost a half. He's got a reverse half, almost with an arm bar, John.
it's going to be tough to stick him from that position unless he changes to another.
Yeah, you can see the shoulder is way clear, but Conant is going to, I think, have to be satisfied with not getting pinned. 33 seconds left in this match.
And I think Alberti's pretty happy to end the match in this position as well.
I don't think he just wants to say, let's not move. Let's just let that clock keep ticking away, and that's exactly what he wants. Right now, he's working for it, but as you said, John, every tick of that clock brings Alberti closer to that state championship. Oh, nice bridge. He kicked over. Conant kicked over.
He's completely over, except that his shoulders are just about on the mat with just
Whoa.
about 5 seconds left in the match.
I think he's going to make it.
Super job to stay from getting pinned, Dale.
Absolutely. A lot of desire. Take nothing away from Anthony Alberti because he is going to win by a score of, I believe, it'll be 17-3. But Conant did a great job of staying off his back, so Section 1 picks up their first state championship in Anthony Alberti, Henry Hudson High School out of Montrose, New York.
Well, that's the way to start our tournament off. Great match.
Gets his coach's congratulations as he goes to sit, and we're coming up with 98 pounds.